Hi, this is Amy Hooper, one of the instructional technology TOSAs, and today I'm bringing you a tech tip for this Tuesday on QR codes, extensions, and bookmarks, and some other just kind of basic organization of your Chrome browser. So we're going to start today by looking at QR codes. All students in the district should have had the extension QR linker sent out to them. That's an extension that I found that just basically makes it easier for the Chromebook using the camera to read a QR code. And QRs are things I think we're seeing more and more of, even if you just go to a restaurant. They're now having you access the menus there without, instead of giving out regular menus that you hold, you can now use your phone to scan and see a menu in a restaurant. So I just find that QR codes are something that we're just using more and more in everyday life. And Chrome has made it really easy to generate QR codes now. You don't have to go to like a special website or whatever to generate those. You actually just need to click into your URL browser. So I'm going to show you right now. All you see here on the right is the star for the bookmark, and we'll talk about bookmarks in a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to click here on the URL link that I have. It gives me two more options now besides bookmarking this page. I can now generate a QR code. I can also send this page, force it out to other devices that I share. So instructional technology profile is shared with me and Melissa, the other Tosa, and Mary Elizabeth. So this is a profile that we all kind of use. So if it's been accessed on a different device, I could send it out to their device as well, what I'm kind of working on right now. But we're not going to get into that particular tool right during this time. We're going to look more at this next one in between the two. So creating a QR code for this page. So all I'm going to do is click on that, and it's going to generate a QR code for me. It gives me the URL down here that I can copy and paste as well if I needed to, and I can download this code in order to maybe print it out. So this is something that you can use with your students now that they all have on their Chromebooks. All Chromebooks have the QR linker. And I'm also going to show you with extensions how to do that. But before we get into extensions, let's talk about bookmarks, since that's the other little icon here of the star. So say you wanted to bookmark the Chrome web store, which you don't really need to do because it's actually located here under this colorful waffle under apps. It should be, and there it is, but I'm just going to jump back to where we were and say I wanted to throw it up here as a bookmark in my bookmark menu. So we're going to go to that star, which you see here, to bookmark this tab. We are going to add a bookmark, and we're going to add Chrome Web Store for Marysville. If you look over here, you can access different extensions, but these are the ones that have been approved for our school district. If you click on for Marysville School District. So that's the specific one that I have bookmarked. It is now going to show up over here in my hidden bookmarks. I'm going to hit the two little double arrows here, and it's going to be right here. Listed last. So the other thing I can do if I wanted to have it up here to easily access it more, I'm going to drag it and I'm going to bring it here, and it's going to push, for space purposes, going to push my zoom out of here. And then if I wanted to put it someplace as far as organization goes, if I wanted to drag it over here after my YouTube channel, I can just drop it. It's going to give me a little bar, and I could just place it there instead. So you can really kind of organize your bookmarks that way. And have the things that you access on a daily basis or something. You can put them right there and kind of move them around to how you want them to be organized. As far as extensions go, since I'm in here in the Chrome Web Store, if you want to have your own QR linker to easily read QR codes from the camera on your Mac laptop, I'm going to show you where to go to get that. So we're in Marysville, for Marysville School District extensions. I'm going to put in here QR linker, and it's going to pop up right here. We're going to open it up, and we're going to add it to Chrome. Add the extension. It's going to pop up here briefly. Once I hit this X, though, it's going to disappear. You will see that I have Screencastify, Moat, and Cami that are all pinned here for my extensions. There's only three. On my own profile, I have many more. I'm going to show you how, if you want to pin extensions up here so you can easily find them. So over here, we have the puzzle piece. That's all where all our extensions are going to be listed. We're going to open that up. So say I wanted to add QR linker pinned next to Cami and Moat and Screencastify. I'm going to go to the little pin here. I'm going to click on it so that it's colored in. And now I have the QR linker right next to Cami. If you want to remove any extensions, you just go in and do the same thing. You just click on the little pin, it unpins it. You also have the ability, if you want to remove extensions that are allowed to be removed from your Chrome profile, you can go over here under three little dots and you can go down and just say remove from your Chrome. So you'll no longer have the extensions. And extensions are something that work on any website. They're not their own individual application or app. They actually are something that no matter what website you are on, you should be able to use that extension on that URL link. And then lastly, I'm just going to show you organizing your shortcuts. We're going to come over here to my new tab. Down here, your most used sites is what usually pops up, but you can add your own shortcuts, so your own sites that you want to have shortcuts to, just by hitting that. We're going to put in, let's just say we'll put calendar in. My calendar link is here. I'm going to highlight and copy that. I'm going to come back over to my new tab. I'm going to put my URL in, and then I'm going to hit done. And now it's added calendar as one of my shortcuts. If you want to remove any shortcut, you can go up here to more actions, for example, and hit on the three dots. We are going to, let's take away web store since we have it, and you can remove it such as that way. So just using the three dots here. And lastly, you'll notice in the bottom right corner, you can customize your Chrome. So if you have time to play around with this, I know not everybody does. Right now, we just have the classic Chrome look. You can add different backgrounds to it. You can also play with your shortcuts. You can have it just, go to your most visited sites if you want to. You can hide shortcuts if you don't want them seen at all. It also has cards that you can create and just change up the color and theme of your Chromebook, of your Chrome browser as well. All right. So that's just a few things that you can do with your Chrome browser. So from adding extensions, using QR creators, to kind of organizing, creating shortcuts and bookmarks. Hopefully this is just kind of some tips to help you get organized with your Chrome browser, with your profile. And we'll be offering more training on extensions and some pretty cool extensions that are out there to help this coming Friday, October 29th. So hopefully you will join us for that as well. Thanks.